Hey everyone, this is Shawn Powell. I wanted to take a second to show another updated review, maybe explain in simple terms to a lot of people who are new to Traffic Monsoon or thinking about Traffic Monsoon. So you can call this video whatever you like, a review if you like to some degree. This is me right here. I'm 43 years old. Been in restaurants for 26 years. It's my little boy Adam. He's 8 years old. I'm a full-time dad. I was able to quit my job in May after 6 months of becoming coming in online business, and I was real thankful for that. Had the whole summer with my little boy. But y'all, I left a business that gave me freedom to do this business, and I know to even think that you've got to really have an awesome business to come to, you know what I'm saying? Now I looked at Traffic Monsoon a month before I did it. I didn't understand it at the beginning, and I'd seen a lot of videos, and it just didn't click. I just couldn't understand where the money was coming from, how people were making money. So I decided to dedicate some time and put into it. My sponsor lives a little over an hour away from me. He made over $72,000 in the month of September, and I knew that I needed to figure out it was going to be worth my time to understand this business, you know, because I knew I was pretty good at online business, good at sponsoring people. I had no problem with that. So I wanted to really find out what I needed to do to make this work. So I got into the Facebook groups and I dedicated some time. I had some good people that was in there that spent time with me, weren't even my sponsors. And when I understood the big picture, then it all just sort of went into places like, you know, I want to do this. I really do. I know I could do it. And y'all, that's been today's December the 27th. So that's been 67 days ago. Okay. Let me show you where I'm at and tell you a little bit about the business, and I'm gonna go straight to the big picture. I'm not going to sit here and tell you everything that's about Traffic Monsoon, this and that. There's enough videos on YouTube for that. What they don't have enough videos of is telling you the big picture. Okay, so let's go straight to Traffic Monsoon. I'll show you where I'm at today. Day 67, I'm at $21,684. I made $15,721 from ad packs. Okay, that's what these are right here. These don't really have to worry about that one. Some of them have actually been matured. These are the active ones who are paying you. That's what you want to look at. These are cash links. You would come over here at the top here. You would just click that, and they got 2 cents, 1 cent. Click away as many as you like. You get paid for that. A lot of people do that. Why is it beneficial to do that? Because when you sponsor people, then they start clicking. And this is what happens. In the last 2 months, I've made $88.14 from everybody else clicking, and you get a 100% match of whatever they do. So at this $2.46, my sponsor would make $2.46. He's also sponsored 600 plus people. So how many people does he have doing this? So I'm saying a lot more than I do, probably, as far as, you know, these. This is I sponsored about 200 people in the last 2 months, and out of those 200, this is where I'm at with 88.14. Active people who are buying ad packs and, you know, things in the business. I've got 40 active members as of today. $5,871.97. Okay, I'm going to show you how to think about this business. What's the best way so you understand what you're looking at, how much money you can actually pull. Okay, this is this morning as of right now, $215.37. Let's see if I can refresh that. Maybe more than that now. It's been about 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Yeah, I made $5 right then just for refreshing. So I'm getting paid constantly throughout the day, and it's pretty cool. This is an awesome business to be in. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to come up here to the top, and I'm going to buy some ad packs. These are banners and businesses that I've got connected to these, and I can come up here and pick whichever one I want and just buy ad packs for it. Okay, let me see. This one's got 13 clicks so far. He's got ones. That one's got 4. It's got 3. Which one I want to go with? They're all basically the same. I could just pick where they take me to. Let's go here. We'll go by. Let's see how many we want. 4 of these. 4 give me exactly what I want for today. I'm gonna go through my account balance, which is what the amount it just showed a minute ago. I'm gonna go to preview. So I'll show it down here is $200 and say yep. I'm gonna go to want that, and it's already shown up on my phone, and that's exactly how quick ad packs are. Same with withdrawal. If I click withdrawal right here, this $20 goes straight to my PayPal account, just like that. If you got a PayPal debit card, I could run as hard as I could to the store next door, click that button, and then use it. So it's instantaneous. So it's awesome for that reason alone. So I got 387 active ad packs. Okay, why is this important? All right, out of 387 ad packs, I buy an ad pack for $50. You're gonna get $55 back, always, always. Okay. Now, what do I do to get paid for that? I come up here. I got 4 hours and 10 minutes left. I got a 24-hour timer. I click 10 ads that are 20 seconds long, and I'm qualified for the day. Now, it doesn't qualify you for one ad pack. It qualifies you for your whole account. So if this was one ad pack or if it was 5,000 ad packs, it wouldn't matter. Okay. What you need to know is that you can take 9% of the daily business right here, put it in your pocket, and let the rest roll over to continue growing. So your growth will always be going to the positive. But I could take, let's say I'm gonna round off $10 just to make it easy, $38.70, and put it in my pocket every day and just run with it. And I could let all this right here roll up to make more ad packs if I like, or I could leave this alone, and then every dollar I make from downline, I could put in my pocket and then just let this. So whichever way I want to do. Right now I'm in growing mode. So I'm letting all this add into it. So I buy as many ad packs as I can. All right. I'm going to do that for as long as I can. I haven't collected but $5 out of my account in the last 67 days. Because I want to get as many ad packs as possible. This gets to 2,000 ad packs, which really won't take that long because now it really starts adding up. I'm buying 10 a day. You just saw me buy 4. This would be up in another hour. I'll be able to buy another one. So I'm buying 10 a day. Okay, you get to 2,000 ad packs. That's $180 a day that you can take out without touching growth. Still growing, still growing. Okay, so that 9% to 91% ratio of growth is an awesome ratio to stick with. All right, now let me show you. This has been $5,876 I've made in the last 2 months, right? Okay, but a lot at the beginning was low because people are just like I was. They were just starting their business. When my business doubles in size, so does their business. Every time they buy an ad pack, and all I had to see is, hey, y'all, look, I found something that's really awesome. I'm excited about. I'm already making money with it. If you like to take a look, and then give them a link. That's all you got to do, really. You ain't got to make some awesome ad or anything. You just be sincere to people. Okay? Well, I've got 40 people right now buying ad packs. So the majority of them have come in the last month because their business is maturing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the last 24 hours. Okay? So this is 1 day ago. Now, I've get paid every day consistently with this. Okay? This is just this part right here. Just this part. Not even including the business at all. This is just showing me the money's coming in. All right? This was 2 days ago, so I'm not going to count that. So this is 5, 10, 15, 20. That's 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, say 110. So it's $110. But if you look down here in the bottom, I got 6 more messages. Okay? So I made $110. So this has been 7 hours ago. 110, 115, 135, 145, 150, 155, 160. So I made $160 in the last 24 hours. Okay, I average about 150, and it's constantly going to go up. Why? Because these people are buying ad packs just like I did just then to get more of these. Every time that, if you sponsored me, every time I bought an ad pack, which is 10 times a day right now, and will be constantly growing up, you'd make $50 a day off of me. Just one person. Now, see, that's starting to make a lot more sense now. So now these 40 people are actually building their own business to the same distance as I am. And I get $5 for every one. Here's this guy right here. You know, he's just building his business just like I was. And I can take that money and put in my pocket, or I can roll it over every time it collects and buy more ad packs so I can make this number go up. So really it's 3 sources of income. One is going to be the cash links. which is pretty cool, you do want to do cash links, okay? What I've learned in this business is, if whatever you do bad, they're going to do 3 times worse. If you are not clicking your ad packs, then they're not going to do the same. So it's worth your time to go over and click a couple of these. If it ain't nothing about $3, $4, whatever, $2, whatever you got, they will look at your screenshots when you post on somewhere like your timeline or something like that, which is real simple to do. Show people that you're active in it and show them that you're, and that's it. And then when they see that, they're going to do the same. That's where that money comes from. It's just being smart, okay? They're going to do the same thing. All right, downline, you want the sponsor because you want to get as many people as you can, because this, I'm making $35 off of this a day, right? Well, I'm making $160 that you saw in the last 24 hours off of this. So how many times? That's 5 times more for sponsoring than this. If I didn't sponsor anybody else, my business still grows up because they are doing the exact same thing I'm doing. They want as massive ad packs as they can get. Okay, I've got one person and one person alone that has over 700 ad packs. Got almost twice as much as what I've got. Okay, why? I've got 15 people that's got more than 20 ad packs. I have got 6 that have got more than 50 ad packs. These people are just building their business the same way that you are. That's it. There's nothing special about it. Excuse me. Now, but I'm getting paid for every ad pack that they buy while building their business. It's one of the smartest things I've ever done. I've made residual income before. I was able to quit my job with another business called Powell Systems. Okay, Powell Systems, as much as I love it, it's the backbone of this. This is how I make funnel systems and stuff like that. This is me. Go to sign up here. That's me, my little boy. It's a 14-minute video of me explaining this to you. This is day 30 at $5,038. Again, this is 37 days later, and I'm at almost $22,000. This is my sponsor who made $72,000 in the month of September. It's right here. These are Facebook groups that you could join that show all this, same kind of people and the same mentality doing this business. That's my Facebook group. This is what cash links look like. Actually, it's better. We got more 2-cent ones now than we did here at the moment. And down here, if you click this, y'all, here is a training page I've created. Sorry about that. It may not. Yeah, there it goes. Okay, I hadn't refreshed it lately, so it's having to refresh. Okay, this is exactly what I do in my business. I average 60 to 100 leads a day with Facebook. I'm showing you exactly what to do. I'm showing you things to use in your business. Some of this is universal training. So in other words, it's not talking directly about Traffic Monsoon. Some of it is. This is showing me old school dry erase board, showing you exactly how to do 60 to 100 leads. This is showing examples. This is my very first days of getting leads, and I got like 36 leads. So some of this is older, it's made for specific businesses, but it still teaches you the same thing. Good teaching. All right, this is Power Lead Systems, talking about that. It's Traffic Monsoon. More videos on that. These are banners. So if you wanted to look at banners for your Traffic Monsoon business, there they are. Here's some more. Here's some more. And these are share codes. These are actual funnels that are created that you can just, if you're in Power Lead Systems with me, you could just take that share code, put it in, and have an awesome funnel. That is a great funnel that Frank made. But here's a bunch of them to choose from. And here's a place a lot of people come down here, into the business. But y'all, I try to help you out. Not only is it good for you, it's good for your downline as well. You know what I'm saying? So you can get that out as well, and it's all located at the bottom of this page. Okay? So, what I suggest you doing, if you hadn't seen it already, is go down the bottom, click the link. I've also got my phone number there if you like. And take the time to watch this video before you call me. If you call me and not knowing this really helps clarify a lot of things. It shows not only money for me, this is a calculator if you can see that, and I'm showing how much money I'm making with just me and one person. Just one person out of this, and that's enough to change my life right by itself. Y'all, I only take about $35 a day to live off of, and all my house, all my bills are just about paid for. My house payment's just about nothing. Been free, and I'm gonna stay free. This right here is gonna bust $100,000 in no time. Okay, so just take this seriously, y'all, and come through, and I'd be tickled to help you out. This is my timeline right here. You can come up here if you like and look at This is Christmas stuff right here. But I usually post up here on my timeline quite a bit. It's my little cat, my little boy, getting the Xbox One for Christmas. And people telling me Merry Christmas. But you can sit here and look at this on my timelines. I constantly go down and show you what day I'm at. Day 63, where was I at? You can go as far down as you like. There's videos I post up here. This is day 60 at 18.5. You know, you can go back all the way to day 1. Y'all, this is showing me getting paid, you know, coming in. One of my $150 days. I've had a $1,600 day, a $640 day, 3 $500 days, and after that, I'm talking about just from mass people buying ad packs, not even including my normal build. Okay, so it's very real, y'all. Just take it seriously. If you need anything, just let me know. I appreciate it.